Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Entertaining Pudding YouTube channel. In today's episode, we'll be taking a look at the NECA Disney Gargoyles Brooklyn Ultimate Action Figure. Yet another member of the Gargoyles put into action figure form from the cartoon from the 90s. It was on not Disney Plus, that's now Disney XD or the Disney Channel. Way back in the 90s. I watched it back then, even though I was in my 20s. Yeah, I was still watching cartoons. Not surprised considering my reviews. But he is the fifth gargoyle that I've gotten in this collection, and probably the last because I don't have any more room. I'll show a picture of where they are at the end of the video here, just to show the whole five together. Let's take a look at the box here. Awesome box art as always. We got Brooklyn, we got Disney Gargoyles, Brooklyn Ultimate Action Figure. Got him flying between the city buildings there. We'll take a look at the side here. It's got a picture of the action figure himself with the kind of relaxed at rest face. And you know it's really good figure when they put the picture of the figure on the side of the box instead of artwork. Let's check out the other side. I think it's just more artwork of Brooklyn. Yep. That's him with his more angry battle face. Within the white eyes. I love that. Back. He's got pictures of the figure. He's got him with his sunglasses on, his accessories, which we'll get into later. The bottom here, it's got the list of all the ones in the line there. Goliath, Lexington, Demona, Bronx, Hudson, and Broadway. So there's a few more that aren't listed on there, but I'd love to have them all. All right, let's take a look inside here. Let's spin them around. I love these figures. NECA does it a lot too with the Velcro door on the front here. So you can open it up and ta-da, there he is. In all his glory. He's got more box art there of him. That's a full one of him standing on a building with his wings outstretched. There's the figure in there with all his accessories and everything. We won't get into that too much, but I love just the detail of the box. I saved these boxes. I don't know why. I don't plan on putting them back in there, but they're just too cool to throw away. So that's it for the box. And of course, you know what comes next. What always comes next. We'll get inside and get him out. Here's Brooklyn out of the package. We'll start with the wings because they're the most obvious thing sitting here. We'll take a look. Here's where they connect. There's a little ball joint there. You can tell he's got the hand on the top. Doesn't do anything, but I would be very careful with that. Nice with the wrinkles. Scales, more wrinkles where it bends. Just looks like it's made out of leather, even though it's made out of this hard plastic. Backside, black. Same amount of detail. It's got a little weathering, so it's not just all black. You can see some gray. I don't even know if there's some other colors in there. I can't even tell. But they're beautifully detailed wings, both of them. Let's take a look at his lance here. Looks like it almost looks like a candle standard, but it's a lance. Nicely detailed with the point on the end. The elaborate point on this end. Then we'll get to the hands. Other than the two open hands he's got there, we've got a closed hand for holding, it looks like. Looks like it'll hold that lance. This one's just a fist. The detail on it, look at the wash. All the veins, they all look like that. The wrinkles, fingernails. Another fist for the other side. Same deal. Veins in the hands, black in between the knuckles there to make it look more like depth. This one's more of another grasping hand, it looks like, or holding hand. He also comes with a piece of parchment. You can almost read. You can read it. Wow. Talk about detail. Just let you take that in. Whoop, there it goes. Now, there's one disappointing thing. He's supposed to come with a pair of sunglasses. Mine did not. There's a space for him in the package. It's the only thing I can find with NECA that I've had problems with so far. I did not get the sunglasses with Brooklyn. But everything else is with him. We'll check him out. Let's get a closer look at his paint apps and sculpt. I'm going to leave Brooklyn's wings off for this segment here. It's a little easier to take a look around the figure without the wings spreading around and hitting me in the face because they're so big. But also, before we do that, let me take a look at the head I forgot to do when we were looking at his accessories. He's got a second head. I was so upset about the sunglasses, I forgot about this head. How could I do such a thing? Look at this. The eyes, they're not wonky at all. The dark around there. And what I love, he's got the hinged mouth. The tongue in there, I mean, it opens creepily far. Nice teeth in there. The tongue, look at that roof of the mouth, more teeth. Boy, NECA. Hair, beautifully done. Beautiful sculpt. Nice wash to make it look like it's more gray than just white. Nice. We'll take a look at this other head here just in here in a second. Beautiful. Now he's got his scary head on the figure. Mouth is open with the tongue out. That does not close. That's got his white eyes, which with all the gargoyles, when his eyes go white, that means they're angry. Beautiful. Hair, same thing with the ears. I mean, that's pointy enough. Boink, boink. Horns. Hair, same thing. Just a nice wash, like a gray wash on the white to make it look almost silver, maybe a silver wash. Incredible looking. Musculature. Look at the arms. Oh, his head's about to come off. And be careful with that. The striations in the muscles. You can see there's a little black wash in there to make the muscles stand out a little bit more. Veins there. His weird ab section with the ribs and stuff. Love how the hair goes all the way down. Tail was an accessory. I put it on, but I'm not going to try to pull that thing off. It's a smooth tail, and we'll get to that with articulation. Check out that belt. And his pants, I don't know what I'd call those. It's not really a loincloth because he does have a loincloth, but the nice belt and the buckle. Look at that, no paint smears on that, even that close. Really cool. Legs, musculature. Once again, hands. The detail in the hands, the paint wash just makes all the details of the sculpt stand out. That black wash goes into all the creases and everything, and crevices, and makes everything look a little more weathered and more realistic, more lived in, or it's living. His feet, big old toenails, veins in the feet too. You have a hook on the back of the foot. Very cool. His articulation, the head, moves like that. Goes forward that far, back because the hair. His arms go out. He's really stiff. You can see the problem is, they don't rotate much. They do, but I don't want to break him. Arms, they rotate at the bicep there. He's got double jointed elbow. He can come up and blah, 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 pick his teeth. Well, now you like my sound effects there. At the waist, he spins there at the torso. Goes forward a little bit, back a little bit, where you can see his abs a little more. Legs, he can go out and do almost splits. The loincloth gets in the way. His legs, his knees here. Tail, as I was talking about, it's completely is all wired. You can make it do whatever you want there. Me, as far as it goes up, it's a foot. Goes forward a little bit. Toe. See, I'm guessing those move a little more. I'm scared. Oh, there we go. Oh, they're on a ratchet. Okay, that's no problem. Doink, doink. Move it back. Yeah, you can get him, especially the arms. You can get him to do some things. He's got some long arms. We'll take a look at him. I'll get him in some poses, which will be kind of limited due to the wings, but I'll do my best. But I really love this guy. Just check him out. He's going to look great in a display. I'll have a picture of display since this is, as I've said before, I wouldn't get any more, but this one is. You'll see when I show you the display. I have no room for any more. Let's get into some poses and see what we got. Before the poses, let me show you the best way here. I've figured out how to put these wings in. It's a little rough. I mean, this is definitely not for kids. You got to put a lot of pressure, more than you think you need to. It goes in, goes in. You got to wait for it to click. There it goes. And that's how you get that wing in. Then I move his hair over, or take his head off, which is even easier. Same thing on this side. It is easier without the head. But then getting the head back on is a problem. Let's see. Get this wing out of the way. More pressure than you think. Boom. That was a little easier. And then replace the head on the ball joint. There, popped in. There we go. I got the wings on. Now, let's get into some official poses. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. Brooklyn is an awesome figure, just like all of them. I am disappointed about the sunglasses. I can't lie about that one. But as far as everything else, perfect representation of the character. He goes well with my other ones, as you saw. And that's my last gargoyle. Maybe I can get a Xanatos and fit him in there, in between maybe Demona and Goliath. But he's way up there expensive. So, but maybe, hey, my birthday's coming up, and then there's always Christmas. So, hope you enjoyed it once again. Like and subscribe if you feel compelled to. And I will see you in the next one.